I have no choice. Absolutely no choice. It's either I do it or it doesn't get done. And folks, let me tell you, I get it done. Nobody else does. Nobody. I like doing things myself. I really do. Hands-on, personal, I enjoy it. But, listen, we also have a tremendous team. A fantastic team. The best people. We have a lot going. And by the way, we ended 7 wars. 7. Can you believe it? They never thought it could be done. Probably even more. Some people say 10. I'm not saying it, but people are saying it. And we even stopped the future nuclear capacity of Iran. A big one. A huge one. The war in Ukraine. Horrible. Truly horrible. The worst thing since World War II, believe me. Thousands dying every single week. 5,000 to 7,000 soldiers a week. Tragic. Completely unnecessary. But listen, we're going to know very soon if there's a real path to peace. And if not, folks, if not, we're taking a different approach. Now, the biggest issue we face, our elections. They are corrupt. So corrupt. Everybody knows it. The mail-in ballots, a disaster. The voting machines, a total mess. If we had real in-person voting with paper ballots, old-fashioned honest paper, we'd pick up 100 seats. 100! We'd even be competitive in California, and nobody thought that was possible. Nobody. I say it all the time, make it too big to rig, too big to rig. That's what happened last time. We were so overwhelming, so powerful, they couldn't cheat enough. They tried. Believe me, they tried. But then, suddenly, late at night, boom! An explosion of ballots. Out of nowhere. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows it. We're doing a sort of a test right now in DC. It's working unbelievably, much faster than we thought. We've arrested hundreds of criminals, hardline criminals, people that will never be any good. I don't care what they say. You know, they say rehab. They're not going to rehab. These people, these are hardline. They're born criminals. They were born to be criminals. That's all they are. Then we get them out of the system. Unfortunately, we have a lot of cities like that. But I love Tennessee. You know, I won Tennessee by many, many, many points. It was a landslide, far greater than even the Republicans usually do good in Tennessee. But my number was like 35 points. I'm glad you told me that. I can put that early in the list, and I'm sure the people would love it. Well, I haven't. You know, they're both very good friends of mine. They're both great people. And she's fantastic, been a great senator. And John, fantastic. I haven't yet. I'll probably be forced to do it. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I'll probably be forced to. I don't know. I just, I hate to have to endorse both excellent people. We have a great bench, and they have no bench. They have Jasmine Crockett is the bench. No relation to Davy. Their bench is not too strong, to put it mildly. Looks like, I don't know, Newsom is in there somewhere. I guess it is. I don't know how a guy can run when he destroyed California. He'll do the same thing to the nation. But Newsom and this guy Pritzker, big slob, terrible governor. They don't have much of a bench. Yeah, look at my office. I think they should go with Jasmine Crockett. She's a low IQ person. Because I said to people to stop crime, they said he's a dictator. They're real people, though. Even Democrats are calling me and saying it's unbelievable. It's been 4 days, right? And they said, it's unbelievable. And I'm going to be going out tonight. I'm going to keep it a secret, but I'm going to go. You're the only one that knows, you and your listeners. You have a great show, a very successful show, by the way, in case you haven't heard that. But I'm going to be going out tonight, I think, with the police and with the military, of course, so we're going to do a job. The National Guard has done a fantastic job. Because it's common sense. They're smart people, and it's common sense. It's no crime in your cities, it's not an open border. Open borders, For the last 4 months, we've had 0 people come into our country because we're tough and we're smart and we know what we're doing. And Biden had a low IQ before he got even worse. He was low IQ 30 years ago. Check it out. He was a terrible, stupid person. Just a glad-hander. You know, you go, he's a glad-hander. Puts out his hand, had a nice smile. Well, it was never really there. If you look back, he was never a smart person, fair enough. But he's in particular bad. And it's not age. I know friends that are in their 90s, literally as sharp as they can be. Compare that to Biden. Have a conversation with him. It's the same as 25 years ago. It's amazing. So they like to say age, but it's not age. It's just off. Well, I just do it because I know it's true. If you look around, people of faith, there's a feeling they want to be good. You know, they get punished if they're not good. If you don't believe, you go nowhere. What's the reason to be good, right? There has to be some kind of a report card up there someplace. Let's get into heaven. It's a beautiful thing. Religion was the backbone of our country. It's much less so now, but it's getting much stronger under me. It was terrible under Biden. I was so amazed. I won the evangelicals by 88%, but I was trying to figure out who are the other 12%. How could they vote for her? She was so pathetic. And Biden, it's the combination. One was worse than the other. Why do they do that? You can't imagine them wanting to do that. And you saw what they did. They were closing churches. Even if people went outside and they were 10 feet apart, they were going in and raiding them, treating them like prisoners, like horrible people. And they're great people. They were the backbone of this country, and they still are. But they were dwindling. I'm telling you, they're coming back. Religion is coming back, and religion brings our country together. There are a lot of religions. Some you could question, to be honest with you. There's a little rough philosophy there. But religion brings our country together, and it's a great thing. We have to bring it back stronger, and it has made tremendous inroads. Well, for one reason, I knew the election was rigged, and now we found that out definitively, as you can see. And you were a believer a long time ago. You didn't need all this evidence. It's been piling on, but it was rigged. That means I did well. That means that because I won by millions. And that's a poll. If I thought I lost, I wouldn't have done it, because that would be the ultimate poll. Right? But I thought I really... And then I saw what was happening. One of the first things was the open borders. I built hundreds of miles of wall. We had in 3 weeks. It could have been certain areas could be completed. I built more than I said I was going to build, but there were certain little open areas that would have been done. The wall was there. You saw what they did. They sold the wall for 3 cents on the dollar. 3 cents on the dollar. Incredible. And I saw what they were doing. I saw crime. I saw prices going up. I saw energy go so stupid with windmills all over the place that are killing the country. And I saw the things that were happening. I said, well, I have no choice. And I really enjoy it. I enjoy it because I want to make America great again. We had it great. I was going to have to change the name. I was going to say America Great Again because it was great. I was going to use a different name, Just Keep America Great. And when they got in, the damage that Joe Biden and his group of idiots did to this country is unimaginable, especially at the border. When you look at that border, when you look at the millions and millions, 25 million people that stupid person allowed into our country, think of that focus. So much of our focus is getting these criminals out of our country. It's hard work. And if I didn't win, this country would be finished. I'll tell you this to finish up. When I was with the King of Saudi Arabia, I was with all the leaders of NATO, and they all had basically one phrase. 1 year ago, you were a dead country. We were dead. We were going to fail. We were a failing country. Now you have the hottest country in the world. That's true. We have the hottest country anywhere in the world, and we did that in 6 months. It's going to get really good. Get ready. They've done a fantastic job, and the people love them. Well, it's an honour. And you've been with me from the beginning. Thank you. I'll see you soon. And I'm going to think about Memphis too. OK? Thank you very much.